I'm here to remember Mr. Foley and what he stood for, and to make sure that we all remember the challenge that he gave us and that the example that he lived with his life continues on. You see the number of people that have shown up today. It's very inspiring, and he challenges all of us to see strangers as humans and to look at the world and see that we have an obligation to help one another, whether it's down the street or on the other side of the world.
Jim was my best friend from Marquette. We were freshmen together at Marquette, been friends for the last 20 years, and so there's nowhere else I would be today.
I think he is the kind of guy who just lived out, our motto of "Be the Difference," and I think he, was a catalyst for change throughout the world. And I think that's something that extends beyond just our campus and all across the world, and it's an example that we can all look up to.
This is just a really great thing that the campus is doing in honor of James Foley, one of our graduates that we're most proud of. And this is really part of a much bigger thing. This is a virtual race around the world to honor him on what would have been his birthday. And when you think about James Foley and the way he lived his life to tell a story for those who couldn't speak for themselves and put his life in harm, he was just a very, very brave person who really did live his life for service to others.
Well, I think it's a great foundation because it helps us continue the remembrance of James Foley as a truly remarkable Marquette grad, and something that we all should really think about when we think about what embodies the Marquette mission and through our guiding values.
It's a very real issue, what's happening with journalists around the world, and I think it's an important cause, and the Foleys are trying to do something positive in Jim's name to help journalists, especially those that suffer through some of the things Jim suffered through in terms of captivity, being held hostage. So I think it's something that we need to keep focus on and keep a light shining on.
It's great if you take a look at the turnout of people that are here, from the campus community on a Saturday morning, to really honor him and what he stands for. And I just couldn't be prouder to be president of Marquette University to have a community like this.